Sharif. You guys surely want to put things straight against the Netherlands, but in having that pitch, it's a bit of a concern. Is it sort of a level of the playing field?
Yeah, we definitely want to get back to a couple of games against the Netherlands. They've been playing good cricket against us, and yeah, the wicket that we saw over the last couple of games leveled the playing field quite big. But yeah, hopefully we're going to play on a new wicket that's been back-to-back wickets on the same one that we played on. So, and I know there's 3 or 4 strips. So the other strip was alright that India and Sri Lanka played on. I think the score was 170 or 180. So that's a decent score in America. So hopefully we'll get some form of a better wicket. We don't mind it that the bowlers have something in for them. I think it just needs to be a fair contest.
Thanks, Johan. Nathan?
Thank you, Lucy. Just touching on that same question I asked, India obviously had been training there. They've obviously got a good judgment of the surfaces. They've had a walk game there. They had a nest session at Katiago Park. Apologies for the pronunciation of that. I was listening to India's team's press conference yesterday against India. The batting coach said it is challenging the wicket, and they did expect for the wicket to be challenging. Obviously, you guys do have a tricky fixture against Netherlands, but what plans are there to combat the challenging wicket and ensure you guys do come back with positive results at the ground for the next 2 games? And does the toss become crucial on that wicket?
I think having played the previous game there against Sri Lanka gives us an indication of what we can expect if the wicket stays the same. The outfield is also the other tricky part. The ball doesn't really go quickly over the outfield, so we just reformulate our game plans a little bit, and we've got experience playing on these type of conditions, so we just need to go back into the memory bank and take some responsibility that it might not be a wicket that we can just tee off and hit boundaries. We need to play some clever cricket and need to make peace with that. And yeah, it's all about winning the game. So whatever we need to do to beat Netherlands, we have to do as a batting group. And hopefully our bowlers will keep doing what they've did against Sri Lanka and use the opportunity on bowler-friendly wickets that they give us a good score to chase or defend a good score.
So you missed that toss spot. Is it crucial? Do you think the toss becomes crucial?
Um, yes and no. It's difficult to say because that's not always in your control. You have to deal with what is coming your way. I think it will do a little bit more in the mornings, and obviously get another opportunity to roll the wicket. So it might get better, but it doesn't get a heaps amount of better. It still is a tricky wicket in the second innings. So I don't think it's going to be a big factor. I think in the morning it might just do a little bit more.
Thanks, Nathan. Firdous and Kaniso?
Hi, Heinrich. Heinrich, I know you probably want to talk about hitting boundaries, but just given the way that the services are played, and you guys have said you don't mind having something in it for the bowlers, do you feel it's an even contest? Or, I mean, we've had people like Andy Flowers saying it's even bordering on dangerous. Is it tipping the balance a little bit too far the other way?
Yeah, I think you can still hit boundaries. The one side of the field, if you play on the side wickets, are not that big, and so you can still hit boundaries. It's just about getting the playing field a little bit more even. I think the wicket was a little bit too much on the bowler side, but that's part of the game. Sometimes you get the wickets too flat, and now we just, as batters, need to suck it up a little bit, and hopefully we get a better wicket on the next game.
Thanks, Firdous. Kaniso?
Thank you very much, Lucy. Good morning on your side, and the powerful as well. There's too much being made of the pitches being skewed so much in favor of the bowling side. As you would find that in the IPL, especially in the first half, especially with the team that you played in, the amount of runs that you scored were monstrous.
Yeah, I think it's getting the balance right. Like yeah, in the IPL, no one really complained about 270 played 270. So, and now the bowlers are getting a little bit more condition into their favor. So I think it's just getting the balance right. Like I said, batters need to suck it up as well. it's not always going to be a 200 wicket, and you have to go play a little bit more smarter cricket to get over the line. Luckily, we don't have to chase a 140 on a wicket like that, so the scores are pretty level, and as long as the playing field becomes a little bit more even, we don't mind it if the bowler's got something in for it. That makes some good entertaining cricket, and you have to use your cricket brain a little bit. So I think it's just getting the balance right of being too flat and too bowler friendly. But that's obviously why the groundsman gets paid the big bucks.
Thanks. We're going to go Zahir first before we take another one from Nathan.
Hi, Andrew. Just away from the cricket, you guys went to Yankee Stadium in the week in Times Square. Just standing at Yankee Stadium, you reckon you can clear the bleachers there? Do you have enough power there?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough that CSA managed to arrange something with the Yankees, obviously in their busy schedule. So it was nice to see. Obviously, it's an iconic stadium for the American fans. So it was nice to see what it's all about and how hard the guys actually throw the ball. And it's quite a big hit. We worked it out. It's a 120-meter hit. So it's a long hit. So, but we, as batters, had a nice chat, and we reckon we can give it a go. So we will find a batting cage somewhere and try to see what we can do. But yeah, it was quite an interesting experience. It's completely different to what we do. I think cricket is more entertaining than baseball, to be fair. But yeah, it was a great experience, and yeah, we thank the Yankees for their time out of their busy schedule.
Thanks, Zahir. Okay, well, we'll go for another round. Nathan?
I'll see if Stuart doesn't ask the question yet, and I'll take the last question, Lucy, if that's okay.
Okay, no problem. So then we're just going to go in order of the hand. So that's Firdaus, then Stu.
And it's just a little bit left field. I don't know if you saw, but yesterday Pat Cummins signed a 4-year deal with the San Francisco Unicorns, and obviously for you guys, like for yourself, this year you play the T20 World Cup and then the Major League and then the CPL. Do you see this becoming a little bit more commonplace, and is it a possibility and a viable career option to sign these long-term deals?
For the South Africans, no, we don't get those offers. The Australians and the Pommy boys seem to get all those big offers, so it would be nice that the South African boys also get those contracts offered to them. But yes, I think that's the way the game will go forward. Franchises look to sign some big players and make sure they stay with the team. I can't foresee that will happen with those two teams because they play so much cricket, and Test cricket is such a big part of their game. So, and the Major League will probably fall under the Ashes as well. So out of that 4 years, I reckon Pat Cummins will only play 2 of them. So that will be interesting to see how that contract works out.
Thanks, Firdaus. We're going to go Stu, then Ken.
Thanks, Luke. Morning, Heinrich. What is made to touch such a tricky outfit for South Africa in the last couple of World Cups?
That's a good question. I think they just do the basics extremely well, and they're like any other team. The moment they get on top of you, they become a different beast. Yeah, pressure obviously in international cricket when other teams are on top, it's difficult to get it normally back. So like a team like Netherlands, when they do the basics right, they do it so well that they keep squeezing you. They're unbelievable outfielder in the field. So it's not easy just to shift that momentum against them. And yeah, for us, it's a big game in 2 days, 3 days time.
Thanks, Stu. Ken, then we'll look to wrap with Nathan.
Thanks, Lucy. How's it, Heinrich? There's I think one Safa left in the Netherlands team, but no Rudolf van der Merwe or seem to be Titans mate again, and no Colin Ackerman. Would you guys have preferred them to play just to even that levy a bit, or you relieved not to see them?
Nah, bit of both, but they're still a good outfit, and it's still going to be a tricky game on these conditions. So we need to get our A game ready and make sure that our preparation over the next 2 days is spot on, so that we can get one back on them.
Thanks, Ken. I just want to double check, Stu, is that an old or new hand?
That's an old hand, apologies.
Oh, no worries. Nathan for the last one.
Thank you very much again, Lucy. I reckon quite an offside question, but you guys are representing the country. Currently back home, the country did vote, but since then there have been natural disasters around the country and many other negative factors. The same public that supports the Proteas. That's a message for the public, for all the support, and maybe touching the above mentioned.
Yeah, to be fair, that's going to sound very bad. I've been so bad out of the media. We try to stay out of the media as much as possible. So I didn't know that a lot of things going back home or that badly. So yeah, from our side, all our condolences for whatever happened. And yeah, thanks for the support so far. Please keep on supporting us. It means a lot to us for the boys, and hopefully this year we can get into the semi-final and final and bring another trophy home. It will be fantastic if we can have 2 World Cups in the same country.